Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. I am Prabhu KB, CEO of Fibocan. As you are aware, Fibocan is into the business of enabling wealth. We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, and enabling clients to devise their investment strategies through our technology products and solutions, Vetri, meaning victory, innovative investment strategies, SOFAR, Sonifar, and Baumits. They are very powerful and efficient strategies and work on all market conditions. In every video, we discuss what happened, why it happened, what will happen, why, when, and how it will happen, which is why I request everyone to watch the video till the end, click the bell icon, encourage your friends and known person to subscribe. Today is November 5, 2022, Saturday. As always, we discuss about the global markets, currencies and commodities for the week of October 31, Monday, till November 4, that is yesterday, Friday, 2022, Friday. Before that, the last 2 days, due to our personally not well because of the heavy rains and other things, so there was a climate change which affected my health. So now I am perfectly all right. It was just a mild cough, cold, that's all. That's why we couldn't put our videos. We'll go into our video. So Dow, before we go into that, last week, that is on October 29th, Saturday, in our video, we had put for weekly and also we had indicated how the month will close. Now, in today's video, we will not only cover for this week, we will also cover how the month of October performance was for all these stocks. Dow, first we will see where it closed and how much it closed up or down in the weekly and in the monthly chart. Dow closed 32,414.80. Whereas the month close, that is October 31st close was 32,724.40. In the week, it went down 1.5%, whereas in the month, it closed 13.9%. Yes, you heard it right, around 14% up. Nasdaq, 10,475.25 in the week, that is yesterday it closed. On October 31st, that is the month closing was 10,988.15. The week closing was 5.6% down. Once again, Nasdaq fell, while Nasdaq jumped up only 3.9% in the month of October, whereas Dow had a significant outperformance. S&P closed 3770.55 in the week, that is yesterday. In the month of October, it closed at 3871.98. The week, it closed 3.3% down. In the month, it closed 8% up. FTSE on the other hand, it closed 7384.34 in the week, that is yesterday, 4% up. In the month, it closed 7094.53, around 3% up. So, what had happened? If you recollect my video on October 29th, we had told that bullish engulf, Dow is going to form bullish engulf. In fact, in the monthly chart of October, Dow formed strong bullish bar reversal and also bullish engulf, which is a very powerful reversal, which we are told on October 29th itself. However, in the weekly for Dow and all these indices, what did we say? We said that it will fall in this week because falling three methods. It is something technical. It will happen and hence there will be a fall one can expect. That is why that fall had happened. So, Dow, Nasdaq, everything is going as per the trend. Now, Dow has formed bullish engulf and bullish bar reversal in the monthly. In the weekly, it formed bearish harami, but well above though it formed a red candle, bearish harami in the weekly, it is well above the Bollinger middle band and exponential moving average. Hence, the up move is intact as far as Dow is concerned. Now, in the daily, it is strongly moving up towards the upper band. It touched the upper band, came down, it's slightly moving sideways, and again it will consolidate here and move up again. Nasdaq on the other hand, in the October month, Nasdaq formed a bullish harami and also a piercing pattern and bullish bar reversal in the bar chart, okay, which is a good reversal. In the weekly, as expected, it came down, but in the month, it is still below. In the weekly, it is formed a bearish harami, more like engulf, and it is below the exponential moving average and middle band in the weekly chart. And in the daily, bands are moving parallel. Bearish engulf still sliding down along the lower band. So, hence, we have to have a very good bounce that should come from Nasdaq. Otherwise, we are not going to go up significantly. But I feel that this month closure will be more or less around the level where it opened, and thereafter we can see an up move in all these indices. That is what the indicators are, at least. S&P in the month of October, it formed bullish engulf. It is near bullish engulf. You can't call a bullish engulf because the body has not fully covered the previous body, but slightly below that, more than a piercing pattern, more than a bullish harami, but less than a bullish engulf. Hence, no, whichever way one want to say, you can say there is no candle name for that, but it's more like a bullish engulf. That is what I would say, a piercing pattern. In the weekly, it formed a bearish harami, more like engulf, below the exponential and middle band. The same story. In the daily, it is near the middle band, formed a long leg doji. So, which means though it went down near the lower band, but it went up. The same is the case for Nasdaq and S&P. Hence, no, we expect the downtrend is arrested in these two indices as well, particularly Nasdaq. So, while Dow is outperforming, these two indices also will start catching up. Now, let's look at FTSE. FTSE on the other hand, is a strong up move. See, as well in the monthly chart of October, it formed piercing pattern, and thereafter it opened a gap up, and in the weekly chart it formed significant solid green candle, and it is moving up, and daily it is riding above the upper band. So FTSE, we had been always in my videos, I have been telling that the downfall in FTSE is not as like that of Dow or Nasdaq in particular, or even Dow, but hence the up move also will not be very significant to that of Dow, but overall it is in a significant uptrend, because in the daily chart it is above the Bollinger upper band, in the weekly it is above the middle band and exponential moving average, in the monthly it is going up. So it formed a solid green candle, hence trend is up. CBOE VIX at 24.55, it is moving down in daily, weekly and monthly. In the monthly it formed a solid red candle, thereafter it opened a gap down and it is drifting down. Hence, we can expect further down move in CBOE VIX. Dollar index 110.784. So, dollar index, what happened? It is in the October month, it closed below the upper band. In fact, if you recollect in last week's video, we told that if it closed below that 111 point some levels, it will be the first time it will close below the Bollinger upper band, and then further down move can come. The same words I mentioned in last week's video, that is what precisely it happened, and now it formed, till now it has formed a red candle in the monthly chart, and in the weekly chart it is going down. Weekly chart it formed a doji, gravestone doji. Hence, we can expect further down move, unless otherwise it opens gap up and goes up significantly next week. Whereas daily solid red candle on Friday and well below the Bollinger middle band and exponential moving average. What happened? Until Friday it was going up, but Friday was a very big red candle it formed. Why it formed? How it formed? When we look upon the individual components, Euro versus USD 0.9958. In the October month, as we had told, this was the first month it did not close below the Bollinger lower band in the monthly chart. It formed a spinning top or a bullish harami type of candle. The same story was that for GBP. I will not repeat there, but GBP formed a slightly better, relatively better candle. But thereafter, in the weekly chart, now it is in the Euro versus USD, it formed a hammer or a hanging man with a long lower leg. Particularly, the Friday's up move formed a solid green candle, and above it was just the opposite of dollar index, which is why dollar index fell, Euro moved up, and it is above the exponential moving average and the middle band in the daily chart. GBP, the same picture as that of Euro versus USD, it is at 1.1375 and it is also moving up. So, these two are lending excellent support. USD versus JPY, it is at 146.59. October month, it once again closed above 8th month, above the Bollinger upper band. However, now it is in the weekly, it is drifting down, and we see some sideways with a downward bias coming in JPY, USD versus JPY, which says that after doji it formed a solid red candle in the weekly. So, and again Friday it formed a solid red candle. So, hence we expect some more down move in this, which is why dollar index can now break below 110. which is a reality. So which is a good sign. Why? Because for Indians particularly, USD versus INR at 81.962. In fact, we had told last week itself, there is again, it is mimicking USD JPY what do you call, trend or pattern, whatever way you want to call. And in the monthly, it closed above the upper band, Bollinger upper band for the 8th or 9th month in succession, while afterwards it is moving sideways, and in the daily also it is going down. So hence now we expect some more downfall in USD INR pair as well. Particularly Friday was a big downfall in this currency pair. US 10-year yield at 4.169. This is one thing which is still showing enough strength. Why? Because in the October monthly, it closed above the Bollinger upper band. Third month in succession, it formed that candle. In the weekly, last week, it formed bearish engulf. We told that it is a first reversal. This week, it formed a bullish engulf, more like an engulf, though slightly below the engulf. And in the daily, it is moving towards the upper band. This indicates that unless otherwise US 10-year yield shows some reversal, we will have some more pain or pressure in the equity markets. But otherwise, trendy, it is showing some weakness. I wouldn't say great weakness to interpret it as a downtrend or reversal or anything, but it is not showing the same amount of strength as it was showing. Probably in the next 2 weeks now, we can see some trend reversals that can come, or a pullback at least. Brent and NYMEX. Brent at 98.59, NYMEX at 93.61. If you recollect, right from October beginning onwards, we had been, in fact, even September we told that we thought rising three methods will happen. It didn't happen. October we told that definitely it will close above, it will close near the middle band. Precisely that is what had happened. It formed a solid green candle and closed just below the Bollinger middle band. In this month, it continued its up move, and now the previous month's high has been taken out in the case of Brent, whereas NYMEX, it is slightly below that previous month's high. And the way it is moving up in the weekly chart, in the daily chart, it is moving up solidly, and in the daily chart, it is above the Bollinger upper band. Weekly chart, it is going up, it is above the middle band and exponential moving average. Hence, now we expect dollar, Brent and NYMEX to cross 100 in the next 2-3 months. Thank you very much.